Life's greatest lessons come from those who've lived it the longest. We share timeless wisdom from older generations' insights that remind us of what truly matters. People reveal only what they want you to know. The rest remains hidden. Don't wait for others to validate your success. Define it for yourself. You must find your dream, but no dream lasts forever. Each dream is followed by another, and one should not cling to any particular dream. True wisdom is not in avoiding mistakes, but in learning from them and growing stronger. Success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. Contrast teaches us that we wouldn't know happiness without having experienced sorrow. Not everyone who smiles at you has good intentions. Never be afraid to walk away from people who don't respect your worth. Stop trying to make people understand you. The right ones will get it. Sometimes the best response is no response at all. Happiness is not about a problem-free life, but about facing problems head-on. The soul speaks in whispers. Listen carefully. Stop trying to force people to stay in your life. The right ones will stay without you having to beg. To see clearly, we must look beyond the surface of things. You are the artist of your life. Don't hand the paintbrush to anyone else. The journey is the reward. Your dreams don't have an expiration date. Take a deep breath and try again. Life is not about waiting for the storm to pass, but about learning how to dance in the rain. Success comes to those who become success conscious. Some people only respect boundaries when they feel the consequences of crossing them. Don't feel guilty for walking away from people who bring you down. Not everything you lose is a loss. People enter and exit your life, and each one leaves a lesson behind. For every minute you are angry, you lose 60 seconds of happiness. Just because you've known someone for a long time doesn't mean they deserve to stay in your life forever. You deserve a life free from the weight of other people's problems. Stop overthinking. It leads you away from the present and into imaginary problems. The world belongs to the energetic. Excuses are the chains that hold you back. Action is the key to break free. To move forward, you must be willing to leave the past behind. Stop letting people manipulate you into feeling guilty for setting boundaries. Not everyone will give back what you give. Keep your expectations in check. Growth begins when you leave your comfort zone. The only way to truly know another is through love. Success is not about what you achieve, but about the lessons you learn along the journey of life. Don't be afraid to start over. It's a chance to rebuild things the right way. You don't need to be perfect to inspire others. Let them be inspired by how you deal with your imperfections. It's okay to be selfish with your time and space when it comes to protecting your peace. The more you love yourself, the more love you have to give others. Life's lessons become clearer with time and reflection. Sometimes you have to make peace with the fact that you'll never get an apology. An ounce of action is worth a ton of theory. Growth requires leaving behind the things you've outgrown. You can't live in the past and build a future at the same time. Stop letting people who contribute so little to your happiness take up so much of your mind. A life well lived is filled with laughter and lessons. Overthinking only leads to missing out on the beauty of the present. You can't change what's going on around you until you change what's going on within you. You don't need to justify why you're choosing your happiness over their chaos. You don't owe anyone an explanation for choosing your well-being over their chaos. You are what you do, not what you say you will do. Your future is calling, but your past has nothing new to say. Time reveals the meaning behind life's challenges. Success is measured by the distance between where you started and where you are now. Patience brings clarity when life's lessons are slow to reveal themselves. The heart never forgets what the mind struggles to understand. The greatest lesson life offers is that happiness is a choice, and it is found in the present moment. What you can't control, you must learn to let go. The key to happiness is not in control, but in surrender. Success is how high you bounce when you hit rock bottom. Sometimes walking away is the only way to move forward. Stop trying to fix people who aren't willing to change. Comparing your life to others only distracts you from your own journey. Life is about balance. Know when to push forward and when to let go. Success is not about reaching the top, but about the lessons you learn along the way and who you become. The more you love yourself, the more love you can give to others. Aging gracefully isn't about the lines on your face, but the light in your heart. You deserve to be loved without conditions, not just when it's convenient for them. Your peace is more important than keeping toxic people in your life out of obligation. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is the best thing for you, walking away. Ignoring warning signs because you want to see the best in others will hurt you in the end. If you keep ignoring the red flags, don't be surprised when they turn into stop signs. The most valuable thing you can offer the world is your unique perspective and your authentic self. Success consists of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. Don't let fear stop you. Let it be your motivator. Perfectionism holds you back. Procrastination stalls you, but action moves you forward. The most important thing in life is to stay grounded in your values, even when the world around you is uncertain. If someone can walk away from you, let them walk. The greatest gift you can give someone is your time, for it is something you can never get back. The smartest people learn from the mistakes of others before making their own. Life teaches us that we are not defined by our past, but by how we choose to shape our future. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Don't let the fear of failure stop you from trying. Success is not measured by wealth or status, but by how much love, kindness, and wisdom you give to others. The true test of wisdom is not in how much you know, but in how well you apply what you have learned. It's okay to walk away from people who don't appreciate your presence. To live is to change, and to change is to grow. Take your time. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. We are each a symbol of life, and the universe echoes through each one of us. To understand another, we must first understand ourselves. You only know people as much as they allow you to see. Success is not about how fast you get there, but how you handle the journey. What you do today can improve all your tomorrows. You only see a small part of people's lives. The rest is hidden. The struggles you face today will become your strength tomorrow. Your life is a reflection of the thoughts you think. Life's most precious moments often come from unexpected places. The right people will never make you question your place in their life. You don't owe anyone your time if they don't respect it. True growth happens outside of your comfort zone, so challenge yourself often. Don't wait for a special occasion to celebrate life. Every day is a gift. If they can't appreciate your worth, let them go. In life, we must give as much as we wish to receive. Each person is a world, complete with its own mysteries and wonders. Don't let people who do so little for you control so much of your mind and emotions. Don't compare your life to others. There's no comparison between the sun and the moon. They shine when it's their time. The only limits in life are the ones you set for yourself. Stop trying to fix relationships with people who aren't interested in fixing things with you. Words do not express thoughts very well. They always become a little different immediately after they are expressed, a little distorted, a little foolish. Happiness isn't about avoiding problems, but facing them with courage. Surround yourself with people who value you, not just tolerate you. Peace isn't found in the absence of problems, but in learning to remain calm despite them. Life is not about waiting for the perfect moment, but about making the most of every moment as it comes. Don't expect others to give back what you give. Everyone loves differently. You can't pour from an empty cup. Take care of yourself first. We can never fully know another person's story. Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. Your journey is yours alone. Don't measure it by someone else's milestones. It's okay to remove yourself from toxic environments to protect your peace. Stop letting other people's opinions shape your self-worth. Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. What you achieve in life depends on the effort you're willing to put in. You can't control how other people treat you, but you can control who stays in your life. You are the author of your own story. Don't give the pen to anyone else. What you tolerate in life sets the standard for what you receive. You don't need to be in places where your presence is tolerated instead of celebrated. The lessons we resist the most are often the ones we need to learn the most. Success doesn't come without effort. It comes to those who work for it. You deserve to be surrounded by people who bring out the best in you, not the stress in you. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. The world changes when you decide to change your mindset. Not everyone who smiles at you is your friend. Be careful who you trust. The right people respect your boundaries without you having to explain them. If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. The most important thing in life is to be true to yourself and follow the path that feels right for you. Aging doesn't mean becoming irrelevant. It means becoming irreplaceable to those who value your wisdom. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. Sometimes you need to disconnect in order to reconnect with what truly matters. The darkest nights bring the brightest stars. The smallest step in the right direction can be the biggest step of your life. If someone doesn't appreciate your presence, let them experience your absence. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. You deserve to be surrounded by people who celebrate you, not tolerate you. Your hardest times often lead to the greatest moments of your life. Don't let your past define your future. Learn from it and move on. Focusing on what you can't control is a waste of precious energy. The best way to predict your future is to create it through the choices you make today. Success is not about how high you climb, but about how many lives you touch along the way. Sometimes silence is the best response to people who thrive on chaos. Everything is connected. Nothing exists in isolation. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Success is not about avoiding difficulties, but about learning how to grow through them and find peace within. Life is about creating memories, sharing love, and leaving a legacy that will live on long after you are gone. The key to happiness is not in having everything you want, but in appreciating what you already have. If they make you feel like you're not enough, they don't deserve a place in your life. Sometimes life's toughest moments are the catalysts for our greatest transformations. Sometimes rejection is redirection. Trust that the universe has something better in store for you. True success is not measured by material wealth, but by the love, kindness, and wisdom you give to others. Stop letting people treat you like an option when you're worthy of being a priority. A negative mind will never give you a positive life. Adopt the pace of nature. Her secret is patience. Sometimes you need to take a break from everyone and spend time alone to rediscover yourself. The more you trust the journey, the more life will guide you. Only through contrast do we understand joy. It's the struggle that makes happiness so profound. Stop letting people walk all over you just because you love them. Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing. The world is not imperfect or on a slow path towards perfection. No, it is perfect in every moment. The more you love, the less you fear. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. True abundance comes from living in alignment with your soul. Excuses will keep you where you are, while action will take you where you want to go. Your thoughts create your reality. Choose them wisely. The hardest part of moving on is knowing someone won't be in the next chapter, but the story still goes on. Be mindful of the energy you bring into the space. It's contagious. Don't be afraid to stand for what you believe in, even if it means standing alone. If someone truly values you, they won't make you feel like you have to constantly prove your worth. The universe is always guiding you. Trust the signs. Life teaches us that we are not defined by our circumstances, but by how we respond to them with courage and grace. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Your biggest competition is yourself. Success is not in what you have, but who you are. You are the greatest project you will ever work on. People who can't respect your boundaries don't deserve a place in your life. Overthinking steals your peace. Trust that the future will unfold in ways you can't foresee. The good news is that the moment you decide that what you know is more important than what you have been taught to believe, you will have shifted gears in your quest for abundance. Life is a reflection of your thoughts, and the more positive your thoughts, the more positive your life will be. Life's greatest lessons are often hidden in the most challenging and unexpected circumstances. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. Forgiveness is the path to freedom from your past. You don't have to explain your boundaries to people who don't respect them. True happiness comes from being content with who you are and the life you are living right now. We take for granted what comes easily. True gratitude changes everything. A life well lived is one that balances wisdom with fun. Not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path. It's not the years in your life that count, but the life in your years. Never settle for less just because you're too impatient to wait for more. Nothing comes without effort. Life gives you what you work for. Life is a balance of highs and lows, but without the lows, we'd never appreciate the highs. The more we let go, the more we discover what truly matters. Happiness is a choice, not a result. Nothing will make you happy until you choose to be happy. Sometimes you have to remove yourself from situations to see how much better you feel without them. Forgive people for what they did, but don't forget what it taught you. The more you prioritize your peace, the less interested you'll be in drama. Never let your emotions overpower your intelligence. Discover your purpose. Your why gives meaning to everything you do and drives your goals. Life's lessons don't always make sense right away. Give them time. Don't let anyone make you feel guilty for walking away from toxicity. Life gets better when you realize that each day is a gift, not a guarantee. The greatest gift we can give the world is our authentic self. To know love is to know joy. Respect is something you give, but trust is something that's earned. What you allow is what will continue. Make sure you're not allowing anything less than you deserve. True wisdom lies in knowing that life is a journey of continuous learning, and each day offers a new opportunity. Focus on progress, not perfection. The bird fights its way out of the egg. The egg is the world. Who would be born must destroy a world. The greatest lesson life offers is that true peace comes from within, not from external circumstances. We find peace when we stop resisting what is. Success is found in your daily routine. Opportunities don't happen. You create them. Nature and books belong to the eyes that see them.